All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to Run It Back with Blair Bomber. I'm Blair Bomber, and I'm also alone because I had to fire Meg. I didn't fire. You can't fire someone you weren't paying, okay? Didn't pay her anything. It just, and look, to be totally honest, it just wasn't working out. It wasn't working out. And that's probably my fault. I'm not the easiest person to deal with. But if you go back and listen to the episodes, you might think one of two things. You might think, Blair, I fucking hate you, and I would never listen to your podcast in the first place. In which case, cool. Totally get it. That's on you. Go fuck yourself. Or you listen to that and you go, oh, yeah, she's a little bit much. Turn his hat backwards, Blair. What are you doing? Don't put your hat on forward. Come on. Turn it on backwards. There you go. Snap back, Snapchat. Okay. Yeah, I had to let Meg go. And me and Meg and I are I would say we're friends. I would have said we're friends, but I mean, here's the thing. You can't be friends with women. You can't. I mean, you can, but one of you has to be married or gay. That's really the only way that's going to work out. Because every friendship a woman has, it's not a friendship. It's a relationship. And they will judge you. They will fight with you. They will argue as if you're fucking, but you're not fucking. So what's the point? All right? If you want to sit there and pretend like you want to be one of the guys, then when I bust your balls like one of the guys, you can't take it personal. You can't get sensitive. And I know you're fighting your DNA there, but I mean, fucking grow up. Like, get on board or get lost. Get with it or get lost. Meg's great. But, I mean, fucking... And she won't listen. I texted her. I was like, hey, look, it's not working out. Thanks for doing the pod. It was fun. Go in a different way. And then she proceeded to just not reply, which is against, I think, her character. She's not a big fan of... She's pretty good at letting people know how she thinks, which means she'll listen to this, and I'll probably get a text or a call in the future. Like, hey, fuck you. And you're right. If you think to me, fuck you, you're probably right. I'm not going to deny anybody their feelings. Okay? But also, the podcast was going farther away from what I wanted it to be. Because I wanted it to be was me working shit out, working bits, working thoughts, trying to, find an avenue into a bit. This is supposed to help comedy. I don't want to sit here and just argue with someone. I need someone to sit in the fucking room, shut the fuck up until I say, hey, what do you think about this? And then we have a little bit, and then you go back to shutting the fuck up. And I know that's not a nice way to say that. And it's probably not a great ad for someone to come on and work for free. Hey, do you want to come here and shut the fuck up? That's not how you get somebody on your side. People don't want to work with you unless you're someone who wants to do that. Then that's better. But I don't know. How are you guys? How are we doing? Shout out my guy Eric. My guy EJ. I texted him and I was like, hey man, I had to let Meg go. Also, am I an asshole? I texted Meg. I was like, hey, look, it's not working out. And then I titled the episode Meg's last episode. Like, she didn't know it was her last episode, but maybe halfway through it, I was thinking, this may have run its course. Dude, it is. Let's just shift. Okay. Love you, Meg. I'm sure you listening. I'm sure you listened to the first 30 seconds and then you downshifted into I fucking hate this guy forever. And I get that. But let's shift into something else. It is fucking sizzling outside, which is good because I'm literally doing this pod. It's Sunday. I'm not sure when this is going to come out. Guys, I'm still working it out, okay? Now that I'm back doing it this way, I think Sundays are probably the best days to record because it's my day off. I think it's a good time for me to record it, maybe edit it, put it out. But I think I might still wait until Thursday or Friday to put each episode out. Then I give me ample time to edit, put out a clip, be like, hey, look, this is dropping tomorrow. Check it out. That's what I should have always been doing. Also, guys, I'm 2 weeks in, no booze. 2 weeks in, no booze, having dreams again. I'm having dreams, which is nice. It's nice to have dreams. Also, I'm not quitting. Like, I'm not sober guy now. I just needed to flush my shit out because I just went too goddamn hard for like 6 months. You know, coming off of quarantine, new city, new people. I just tapped it a little bit too. I just put my dick too far into the tap. I tap and I put my dick in the tap, which is kind of like docking because they're both poles. All right. Also, I think it's better if I'm closer to the camera. I think it's better if I do it this way and then I have the nice, cute little background. Although, is the background distracting? I think I should change it up because I'm going to have to move out of this apartment here semi-soon. Not semi, I mean end of September because they're selling my unit and I want to go to a different unit, but that's... we'll work it out. Dude, I had a guy try and walk into my apartment the other day. No knock. He just opened the door. And you're probably thinking, Blair, why is your door unlocked? I had just gotten home. Okay. I had planned on going to get the mail. Didn't lock it automatically, which is my mistake. The guy could have killed me. But he opens the door, cracks it, sees that I'm there, closes it immediately. I'm like, yo, dude, what? I open the door. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is this unit for sale? If it is, do you have an appointment? Who'd you talk to? Who told you that there's a unit for sale? What's your plan here? Oh, I thought it was vacant. Oh, so your plan was to walk into a vacant apartment. How'd you get in the building? There's a code. What code did you use? Was it just open? I bet someone left it open, huh? So now you're trespassing. So what do we do now? Also, the guy, you're like, Blair, that's kind of mean. Dude was cross-eyed. Dude was like looking here. And if you see a cross-eyed guy, you feel bad for him. But at the same time, you're also like, you go. You're sketchy. You're just a little sketchy. People have been testing me a little bit, though, lately. Just a little bit. Like, yesterday, I was going to a Shell station, getting a little caffeine. A little C4. Get a little C4 at the door, huh? I'll blow the doors off with some C4. And I got it, and I'm pulling it, and I'm backing out. And you know how, like, when you go into a gas station, there's like the 8 spots right in front of the store. Then there's other spots probably later on. There's the gas parts, the parts where you park to get gas. So I'm at the very far end of the parking spot facing the gas station. And the guy next to me pulls out, and then he goes to turn to the street, but he's not even past the curb yet. He's just in the parking lot, and I can't get out. So I honk. I'm like, hey, man, come on. I'm like, let me out. Like, not an annoying honk, just a bang, quick one. Doesn't move. Okay, dude. Bang. Nothing. It's just us in the parking lot. Bang. Nothing. All right, now I'm annoyed because now I got to get someplace. And now you are keeping me from getting to that place. Also, it's always a guy in a Ford Explorer, like a beat up, like it has 2 different colors of green on top, and there's like a brown, like wheel well. Makes no sense. Now he turns his car off. He opens his door. I'm looking through my window like, what are we going to do here? You're wrong. Are you mad at me for being mad at you? I'm like, is Meg in the car? Are you mad that I'm mad? It was the weirdest thing. The guy gets out, but doesn't cross to the other side of his car. He opens his door, turns, looks through his car to me, and then he gets in and drives away. Weirdest. Like, I wonder what he thought. Was he like, fucking, I hope somebody honks at me today. I fucking hope they honk at me. Then he gets out and he's like, oh shit, no, I'm wrong. My bad. That's on me. I'm going to go. That's probably what it was. Or he just saw he just saw how, man, that Chevy Cruze, man, that Chevy Cruze looks fucking like not to be fucked with. Do not fuck with that Chevy Cruze. Okay? I don't have any problems. Hot girls drive that car, or like 7s. Really just 7s drive that car. Hot girls don't drive Chevy Cruze. Hot girls drive Beamers. Okay? Beamers, Audis. That's kind of what that's their speed. Or a Bug, or a V-Dub Bug. But that's more of like you got to be 16 to do that. To pull that off well. If you're 32, you're driving a red Volkswagen Bug. I mean, every guy has cheated on you. Every guy cheated on you, and then he didn't apologize. He just looked at her and goes, "That's what it is. It's just what it is." Like, he cheats on her, and he doesn't care about her feelings, so then he's just like, he kind of hopes she finds out, so then he can, like, get out of there without having to break up with her. How could you do this? How could you do this? Kyle, fucking, I thought it was me and you forever. Come on. What happened? Here's what it is, you know? I'm gonna get out of here. Also, a thing about Austin that I think is so funny is well, first of all, there's more women in this city than men. There just are. Don't look at the numbers. I don't care what they say. There are more women in this city than men. You walk outside, and it's just women everywhere. I mean, I love it. Don't make this to be a thing that I'm complaining about. So many women. And the men, I mean, guys, what are we doing? Here's the uniform for every dude in Austin. It's button-down shirt of some navy color, maybe some fun little like designs on it, like those little like squirrely, the little like squiggly lines here. Maybe it's a parrot here. Khaki shorts, Vans. That's every guy in the city. And they walk around. It's like, guys, when you walk in a group of 8, you know what you shouldn't do? You shouldn't look at each other and go, dude, fucking same. That's not what you should do. You should go, you're wearing khaki shorts? Well, one of us needs to change or we both need to kill ourselves. And then 6 guys. It's like, what are you... Where are you? Are you going to a softball game just to watch? Gonna go patio, dude? Want to get a patio, man? I'm feeling like, I don't know, mojito maybe? A little mojitos? Get a little mojito, bro? What are you feeling? Huh? What? Cool. Love you, bros. Clip it. It feels good to be back, by the way. It feels good to be back and free, a.k.a. Megless. It's going to be a running joke. If I do 200 more episodes, I'll always reference. Remember that time when Meg used to be like a producer? And by producer, I mean she sat there and drank White Claws and interrupted all the time. I just need you to not interrupt. All right, Blair, move on. Let's get down to bed. If you're a big EDM person, okay, I want to preface this. If you love EDM, that's on you. I don't want to shit on types of music. Everyone has their own speed, and that's good. I don't want to shit on that. But if you're going to a concert, and the concert is literally a guy behind a soundboard and lights, you are not allowed to take 50 stories for your Instagram. You can't. That's who's it for? Are you gonna go back and watch that? Come on, are you? Guys, remember how much fun last night was? I've got an hour and a half of it on my phone. And we're far away, so you can't see a single thing. It's like when someone takes a picture of the moon. You want to see the moon, dude? Dude, the moon last night was crazy. And it's literally like a golf ball from a mile away. You can't see anything. Our eyes can see that shit. Perfect. Your phone, it's still a machine. I get that it can download apps and look at porn, and get on Grindr. I get it. I know. But it's dark. Why are you doing that? Take pictures of yourself. Now, if it's a video of yourself at the concert, that's great. I want to see your asshole. That's what you do at EDM concerts. It's just a bunch of chicks who are like, I'm a fun girl, and you're going to know it by how much of my cheeks you can see. And, can we see them? EDM girls are the best because they're there to like do the little shuffle. They want to shuffle. They want to do the little and then I switch, and then I do it, and I practice in my garage, and I'll Instagram live it, and then you'll all hop in the DMs. I've been there. Again, not knocking it. I'm just having a commentary on the types of people that are out there doing these things. but just stop taking the videos. I mean, this is hack at this point. We all know this. We know it's lame. We know that no one wants to see the video of you doing that, okay? We get it. So why do you do it? Why? Who's it for? Well, the answer is it's for their other friends. They're just flex. It's just a flex, okay? It's just clout chasing. It's all these girls that are on Instagram that are like, I'm doing this thing, and I think it's cool. And I think the thing that you're doing is not as cool, and I'm going to prove that in a subtextual kind of way. I wish women would just post pictures, or anybody. Could be guys, girls, theys, thems, whatever. If you just posted a video of what you were doing and then just tag the people that you hope see it and will get upset or jealous about what you're doing. Like, we're at Tiesto tonight. Also, Sarah, you weren't invited. This is for not inviting me to your birthday in 2011. I never forget. 2011, call it 9/11, because I never forget. Blair, you're going a little too hard. I mean, maybe. You just look dumb. You look dumb. And I don't know how else to tell you that. But I'm also the guy that posts pictures of his food. But it's food that I made. Okay, I didn't go to a restaurant and say, look at this salmon. The salmon is so fucking pretty and perfect. A little parsley on top. I love it. A lot of voices today, Blair. You're doing a lot of voices. I mean, yeah. I don't know. We're working it out. Y'all see like 14 people got shot in Austin last weekend? Or yesterday? Was it Friday? I think it was Friday. Yeah, so apparently, here's the thing about Austin, if you haven't already known. Also, I get at some point I'm going to need to recap the boys' weekend with somebody else. I think that'll be better. I might bring somebody else in who will be a little bit more shut the fuck up kind of person, and I'll recap that because the one I did last episode wasn't good enough. Not enough detail, and she fucking spoiled most of it. Oh, cocaine and liquor. Here's the thing. In Austin, there's 6th Street. That's the main street with most of the bars. Okay, so there's West 6th, there's Dirty 6th, and there's East 6th. Dirty 6th is just like, it's the heart of downtown. And it is just grimy. Now, there's a shooting. Now, they say it was a mass shooting, but I think that's not an accurate way to portray it. Because a mass shooting to me is a person that walked into a school and systematically was plugging kids and teachers. That's a mass shooting. You walk into a church, you're trying to kill a group of people specifically. That is a mass shooting. This one, as I understand it, and you know what? I've done all of 15 seconds of research, read a headline, read maybe a paragraph, and I feel like I got it covered. That's most of what we do now, by the way, now. That's most of what we do. Is we read a headline, and then we'll skim the first couple paragraphs. Like, okay, I think I got the details down. Hold on, let me tell you what I think. But as I understand it, there's a confrontation, and then one or two guys pulled guns out, tried to shoot the people they were arguing with, and then missed and hit like 15 people. Which, if you're trying to hit one guy and you hit 15 guys, I mean, that is just fucking... what? But it is a little bit like, wait, you tried to hit one guy and you hit 15 guys? What? How did you do that? Oh, I closed my eyes and I spun around really fast. Like, that's not how you shoot. What's wrong with you? Also, they haven't caught those guys yet. Hope they catch those guys. And I hope they get punished to the full extent of the law. I'm also a little bit surprised because you probably aren't down here, but what they do on 6th Street is they actually block 6th Street off. So the cars cannot park on 6th Street. It's all barricaded, and all the barricades are lined with police. The police are out there in full force. It's not like this is just like a shady parking lot with no cops around. Like, the cops are always around. In Austin, the cops are everywhere. I've never seen more cops in my entire life. They're just out and about constantly. So these guys are fucking bold. Even just carrying a gun. What are you doing? Probably white guys. Maybe they're Asian guys. We don't know. I'm not going to assume anything. I assume that in that joke, but it was also a joke. Joke. But yeah, wild. And then what's funny is, not about that, but like the aftermath of that is my mom texted me like 48 hours later. Oh, it was wild out there. You okay? Then my dad called me yesterday, 48 hours later. Hey, you all right? Didn't hear from you. If you really thought that I was in the mix and you didn't hear from me, why would you wait 48 hours to call? It's like if your kid goes missing and you're like, well, I mean, they've been gone for like 3 days. I don't know. Well, maybe you think after maybe 45 minutes you call somebody. Wouldn't you think? Huh? Is it Father's Day yet? It's got to be getting close. I forgot it was my mom's birthday. Shout out Bonnie. Bonnie, happy birthday. I called her at 11:30 the night of her birthday. And look, am I an asshole for that? Yes. Do I suck for that? Yes. Is it 100% my fault? No. And here's why. My dad and my brother are plugged in. They're screwed in kids. They get it. They know that I'm kind of all over the place. For every birthday in the family, someone in the family texts me, hey, don't forget, it's your brother, it's your mom, it's your dad. It's birthdays are happening. Birthdays are occurring. So how about you just have some awareness and be ready to go. Didn't get that text, forgot all about it. I'm not on Facebook. So fuck you. Isn't that just like, there are guys that are genuinely like that. There are a lot of people like that actually that are just total fuck ups. It's their fault. Like they forget shit. It's their fault. And then they blame somebody else. I'm clearly kidding. It's my fault. Blair, remember your mom's birthday. Okay? You suck. I own that. But if I was genuinely like, why didn't anybody remind me? That's some just beta shit, dude. You can tell that story walking into a wood chipper. Walk into a wood chipper. That's what you get. Is what you get. But Father's Day is coming up. Also, call my mom, call Bonnie. She's just in the middle ripping fireball shots. Fucking never grow up, Bonnie. Father's Day is coming up. That's what I did. My dad wanted a couple t-shirts from Tech. He's a big college fan. He likes college sports. He likes to have the t-shirts. Great. He asked me for like black burnt orange lettering, and I went big. I went orange. Give me the all orange and a little bit of white. And I'm not going to tell him about this. I'm going to just mail them no receipts and be like, isn't this what you wanted? I know what he wanted, but I think that these shirts are better. That's all I'm saying. These shirts are better. I'm thinking about taking one back, though, and getting a different one. I think I could probably do better. But we'll see. I don't know. I should do better. I should take it back. Let's get down to business. Only one more night, I'm living. On a million, let's get down. If you go to an EDM concert and there's one song, how bored are you like a quarter of the way through? Like, oh no, it's this. Are any of these songs? Is it gonna change a different song? And someone's like, he's done 7 songs. They sound the same. I know, but business is coming up, so put it at the end. Ooh, another thing I had last night. I had Raising Cane's last night. Have you had this before? Raising Cane's chicken. Because there's Popeyes, there's Chick-fil-A, KFC, all have chicken Sammys. Great chicken Sammys all across the board. Cane's was one that I had not had yet. And people were telling me that it's pretty good. So last night, went there, and guys, it was hands down the best chain chicken sandwich I've ever had. There might be better ones if you go to like a restaurant that does that, I guess. I don't know. But this place, as far as like drive-through dude, I'm going to need to go back. I got 2 chicken Sammys. And the thing is, I'm eating chicken sandwich. I'm like, this is fucking incredible. And then I looked at the menu is literally, it's just chicken sandwich, chicken strips, fries, Texas toast, soda. That's it. Also, side note, your boy's taste started to come back because the Coke was getting closer to tasting like Coke. Less like burnt popcorn and cleaning products. All right, so that's big. That was a big deal for me. But I was like, they have chicken strips and chicken sandwiches. And I looked at the chicken sandwich. I ate all of it, and I was like, this is incredible. But then I realized I opened up the bun, and it's just the whole thing. It's literally just chicken strips on a bun. Not even like a chicken patty. They just make strips, and if you want a sandwich, they just put the strips on a bun. Fucking love it. Unbelievable. Shout out Raising Cane. Shit was fire. Yeah, we're back to half-hour episodes, boys. That's what you get. I'm sorry. It's a moving target. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. I wanna tell you every day. Yeah, no, it was good. Everyone's doing the boxing matches and shit, right? So there was the Floyd. I don't think I've talked about the Floyd Logan fight. Have we talked about that yet? Anyway, it was fun. I illegally downloaded it or illegally streamed it. Just kidding. I would never do that. Joke. Didn't just if you're listening, did not just wink. If you are watching, it was fun. It was just the spectacle of it was cool. It was fun watching a guy who was just like a true, like one of the best boxers, if not the greatest boxer of all time, fight just a guy who's a big dude on YouTube. He's literally a big dude, and he's the biggest guy on YouTube. Fucking tight, dude. And Logan Paul came in shape, ready to go. Floyd cracked him a couple times, and he just kind of, he had to fall onto Floyd so he wouldn't get dropped, but. Yeah, it was fun. And then they had that was good. That's kind of older news, I guess, because we'll move past that. But last night, this is Sunday, so last night, Saturday, was the battle of the platforms, right? So YouTube versus TikTok. And I hate to admit it, guys, but I love TikTok. I love it. I know all the personalities. I know the backstories. I know all of it. I'm 30, and I shouldn't. I'm 30, and I shouldn't. I'm 30, and I shouldn't. But I do. And I even, I was following the main one, was like Bryce Hall, who's like this little fucking, this little muscle hamster. He's fighting Austin McBroom, who, Eastern Eagle alum, I think he played football or basketball. I think he was a basketball guy. I think. But he's he's got 10 million subscribers on YouTube, 6 million on Instagram. The guy's a, star, YouTube star. And they fight. But before that fight, I'll get to that in a second. Before that fight, a bunch of other dudes are fighting, all these TikTok guys. And my favorite one ever is the guy's name's Kale Saraj. He's a white guy from Louisiana, and he's just the dude is just he's making dances on TikTok. He's hilarious. I think he's funny, and he fights this other guy, and I they're wearing, first of all, they're wearing wrestling the wrestling ear guards for a boxing match, which seems stupid. I'm like, you guys look like you're 12. What are you doing? And he gets his shit rocked. But the refs just kept stopping the fight and shit. They kept stopping it all over the place because they're they don't want the kids to get hurt. They're not boxers. They're like, hey, we can't have any of these kids die on camera. So it's just, if you have to break it up, break it up. Anyway, bunch of other guys that you don't know fight. And then the main one, McBroom versus Bryce Hall. And dude, McBroom just cracking this kid. And I love, because people hate they just cannot stand the Bryce Hall kid. He's the villain he's the Jake Paul of TikTok. And if you know who Jake Paul is, bye-bye. Goodbye. Right? And he's just getting and they've stopped the fight, which is good because he was just getting the shit rocked. And then at the end, he's like, I'm not a fighter. I don't claim to be. And then someone cut that with an interview he did. He's like, I'll fight anyone, any of these pussies, anytime. I'll fuck all you guys up. I don't give a fuck. When they find you when you say something that contradicts something you already said, and the thing you said originally was really aggressive and calling people out, and people find you do that and they cut that, that's my favorite. That'll happen to me at some point. People will be like, hey, remember when you said this? No, I didn't say that. I actually said the opposite of that. And then they cut it and it's me saying the thing that I said the opposite of. I'm with this boxing stuff, dude. I'm down to watch it. I don't care. I want to watch all of them fight. What we're building to is going to be Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. That's what we're building towards. That's going to be awesome. Give us 12 rounds of them just beating the shit out of each other. That'll do massive numbers. I think the Floyd Logan did like 1 million pay-per-views, which, as far as I understand it, like that's a lot of pay-per-views. I'm pretty sure like the only person that's done more than 1 million in the last couple fights was like Tyson Fury, as far as boxing goes. MMA might be different. I think Conor does more. Whenever Conor fights, it's more, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we did it. We feeling good? How do we feel? Meg, what do you think? Meg, did you have fun? What if I just turn the camera around and Meg's just sitting there with her mouth taped? No, I would never do that. I love Meg. She's my friend. I'll probably never see her again. Anyway, guys, we did it. We had fun. How'd you feel? Good? All right. Love you guys. Also, go fuck yourself. Sound good? I'm going to go sit in the sun and get crispy. I'm so crispy. I'm so crispy. I'm so crispy. All right. I'm out of here.